One area of town that you were talking about that got hit hard in particular was the east side of town. Several power poles were knocked down right near Russell and Boulder Highway. That's where we find 8 News Now reporter Sasha Loftus joining us live there with more. Sasha?
Brian, quite a lot of damage in this area. As you said, multiple power lines knocked down. I'll give you a look at just how many. An entire row of these power lines just completely snapped in half here along Boulder Highway, right in front of the Boulder Ranch development. Now, we saw 3 microbursts, 2 in Henderson, 1 in Summerlin today. This here is video of the one in Henderson sent to us by Giovanni Falcone. It packed 60-mile-an-hour winds. Now, microbursts are, of course, very dangerous, as it's really an isolated area that gets hit hard in a short amount of time. They're also rare. The last time we saw one was on July 20th, 2018, 3 years ago, almost to the day. We did speak to a woman who was really in her car when this storm hit. She said it felt like a hurricane when it happened, just really a scary experience. Now, in extreme cases, microbursts have been known to bring down planes, so it's really important to take these seriously. Now, back out here live, this is just one of many areas hit hard. Again, these power lines just completely snapped in half. You can see they're down, blocking this part of the road, blocking an entrance to this neighborhood. So just important to be aware here in the Southeast Valley and all around the city. Now, we are going to send it over to Joe Muller. He is also standing by covering weather for us today. He is live in Henderson with the very latest on what it's looking like there. Joe.
Yes, we are at the Royal Grande Sports Complex, not too far from Sunset Station here in Henderson, and this park has a substantial amount of damage here. I want to give everybody a look real quick. These are bleachers that are normally bolted into the ground here. You can see they were actually picked up, and actually it's bent. The metal is bent from the strong wind that came through this area. And then if we actually step back here just a little bit more, the tarps all on top of this sports complex above all the bleachers that protect people from the sun usually, those are all torn off, and we're just seeing a lot of damage like this. And to my left here, even trees are all on the ground. Crews are going through here, still assessing all the damage, and they're actually trying to clean up what they can. Normally there is practice on these fields. This is the softball field and the baseball fields here at the park. Those have all been canceled from tonight and through the weekend, so crews can actually go through here and see what sort of damage there is. And we are going to point out there is some structural damage at this softball field here. You can see the fence is down on the ground back there, and the scoreboard actually was the wind was so hard it pushed that over, so crews are going to have to come out here and repair that. But we did speak to a city official here just a short time ago who said electricity is still out here at the park, and said that the shed where the workers actually go and park their vehicle is damaged, so they actually sent some crews home because it's so humid that they didn't want the crews staying here without the air conditioning. But they are still going through this park assessing the damage. But if you drive around this area, several street lights are out there, asking people to be careful if you are coming to some of the street lights around the Arroyo Grande Sports Complex area. And they're asking everybody just be slow and be safe. I'll send it back to you in the studio.